Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Just a good burger, please, and I'd like that to go.
One good burger.
Ed, I see you. I see you. Don't sell me, Ed, please.
I want to stay here with you.
We love you, Ed.
Come with us, Ed.
Fly, Ed. Fly.
I'm flying with fast fish. Woo! Wee! Oh, flying with hamburgers.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the 46th video we have get going in this little series here. The featured movie of the week is none other than Good Burger, as you see over here. If it's hard to see, I know this picture's kind of blurry. Sorry, I couldn't find a really clear one, but Good Burger. It is a very old movie. It's a Nickelodeon movie. If you're well aware with Nickelodeon, then it's a movie made by Nickelodeon. Very, very old movie. You probably have never heard of it, but it is a classic and it's hilarious. And your parents have definitely either watched it or heard about it. So you can ask them about the movie and they will just say it's hands down amazing. So please watch this movie, but without further ado, the lesson of the week is none other than writing decimals and fractions greater than 1. So we talked about putting this number into this number. We talked about putting this number into that number. We talked about these conversions. However, there's always been a 0 here. Now, if you're watching this video and you do not know your fractions, or you have not watched the previous videos that I have made, and do not know what I am talking about right here, then please, please, please watch these videos because you will get confused very, very fast. So please watch those videos, and if you do not know your fractions, please, please, please also brush up on your fractions. That is also something that we are going to be talking about. I, of course, will be assuming you know both fractions and mixed fractions, because this is what we're going to talk about. Fractions greater than 1, mixed fractions. We will be talking about that. So please, 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 if you do not know that, we have videos about mixed fractions. Please look at them. Please look at all the videos we have about fractions, but note if you're sitting here like, yep, I watched your previous video. Thank you for watching the previous video as well. I know my fractions. Let's just get into this. All right, so if you hit all the check marks, then let's get into it. You know, we talked about this, so we're going to talk about this or this. What do we do? Well, honestly, this video is not going to be long, and these worksheets are not going to take you a very, very long time. Why, you may ask? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. This is a very, very, very simple concept. I am not trying to put 100,000 million concepts at you at once. I'm just trying to go piece by piece, fraction by fraction, decimal by decimal, very, very little increments. I'm not trying to do 100 concepts and lesson videos and trying to smudge it onto one video. No, I'm taking my time, I'm brushing it out, so it's easier for you. So obviously these videos will seem very, very easy because when we get down the road and we put them all together, it's going to seem like a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful masterpiece. So we said 5.50. That is a 5. Sorry. That is a 5 on top of a 5. My apologies. Now, what do we write over here? You know what my rule is? I say whatever is to the left of the decimal, I cross it out, and I say I don't want to work with that. I'm going to work with this. 0.50. What is that? We said that's 50 over 100. Obviously, we could say 5 over 10. Same thing, if you know your fractions. We could also say 1/2, if you know your fractions. Now, since this is 50 over 100, we're going to use this one. Whatever we put eliminated, we just bring it over here. So since we only had 5, we just bring the 5. It's that simple. And then we have a 50 over 100. And that is our answer. So for the little hint, whatever, let's say the numbers here, whatever, question marks for the numbers, whatever's to the left gets put in the answer. Whatever's to the right gets, converted to the fraction and then put in the answer. So let's take another one. We said 2.6, right? Well, we know that the answer is going to have a 2 in it because the only number left to the decimal is a 2, so we just take whatever's to the left of the decimal and just slap it on in the answer. However, to the right of the decimal, from our last video, we know that we have to convert it to a fraction. So 0.6, we know it's 6 over 10. So 2, 6 over 10. Or 2, 3 over 5. If you know your fractions and know how to convert them. This is why I said you got to know your fractions. And that is, the essence of the video. It's just that simple, guys. I'm not trying to really trick you. It's really just that simple. The worksheets and games are going to be that simple for you guys. And probably just going to go through 3 more examples and then that's that. So let's do this one. Make it really complicated. No, never mind. We're not doing that. We're going to do this one. You're going to do this by yourself. So pause the video or just wait for the answer. But I'm going to pause myself for 5 seconds and then we'll continue with this problem. So, as I said before, whatever's to the left of the decimal, you square it. Let's just say we square it. We take that square and we put it in our answer. So, there was a 27, 27. Now, exit out, bring whatever to the right of the decimal. So we draw 0, 6. That gets converted to a 6 over 10. And voila, that is our answer. Very, very simple. Whatever's to the left of the decimal, so we had 27.6, whatever to the left of the decimal stays the same. So this is the same. Whatever's this gets put over a number. So whatever's to the left stays the same. Whatever's to the right turns into a fraction. And then we group it all together and we turn it into that. Obviously, if you want to do your mixed numbers and such and say, oh, this is 276 over 10, you can do that. But as I said before, I'm not going to be working with fractions. I'm not going to be teaching you anything about fractions. If you want to learn more about fractions and how to actually get this to that number, then please watch our videos. And if you're looking at me like, how does this equal that? Well, you can either watch the videos or you cannot. This is really not a concept that I want to be teaching, that you need to learn for this topic. All you need to know is that this turns into that. And that is what I like to call a mixed fractions. So this is why you need to know your mixed fractions so you don't get a bit confused by this if it were to be new information. So, second example. I'm going to pause myself for 5 seconds. I'm going to write it down below. All right, that looks better. So, what is that? I'm going to pause myself for 5 seconds. And you can either just pause the video and work on the problem, or just wait. Okay. So, as I was saying before, whatever's to the left of the decimal stays. So we put a square to whatever's to the left. Bring it over here, so that stays the same, 127. Now we cross it out, bring down whatever's to the right of the decimal. As you can see, I'm going pretty fast because I do expect you to get used to it by now. Obviously, if you're not used to it, you know what, you can keep going with this video. You'll eventually get used to it, but if you're not by the end of the video, by the next problem, then by all means, please, please, please rewatch this video or just try the worksheets. If that's not working, rewatch the video or just email me. I will be more than happy. Please feel free to email because I will be more than happy to help you. So, 5-3 over 100. Bring that over here. And we get a 5-3 over 100. So the answer is 127.53 over 100. It is that simple. I kid you not. So, last example here. Okay. More numbers and more digits doesn't mean it's harder. It is the same exact thing. I want you to know that a lot of these worksheets and a lot of the problems or your teachers will do is try to slap on more numbers, less zeros, less numbers that you like, more dirty numbers. There's no problem with that. It is the same algorithm that we have been using this entire video. Don't let these numbers scare you, please. Okay, so the solution to this, whatever's to the left of the decimal stays, we square it, put it here, 1267, take whatever's to the right, which is 74 hundredths, and we change it into a fraction. And then we just slap it on over here. It is that simple. So the answer is 1267 and 74 over 100, or 74 hundredths. So, as I've been saying this video and as you've been seeing in this video, this is a relatively easy concept. This is not meant to scare you. This is not meant to trick you. This is just a nice segue into decimals and fractions and their relations. Last video, I talked about converting just the 74. The reason why I brought this video with the 12, whatever, the numbers to the left of the decimal into the video is just to tie a nice pretty bow on top of the gift. We just needed to come full circle. We went halfway with this one, and we just needed to complete our stage that we were in with this video. So this was like a little part 2 to the previous video, which is why, as I said before, it's good if you watch that previous video. So with that being said, alright guys, hope you enjoyed this little video here. Stay safe, stay cool, and stay learning. Bye-bye.